this thing on? Where'd everybody go? Guess who's back? Back again.
Alright guys, so today we're going to do the Pina Colada Song. I heard this the other day. I was watching a movie called The Sweetest Thing with Cameron Diaz and Christina Applegate. Pretty funny movie. You should check it out if you haven't seen it. But they sing this song at some point in the movie. I had my guitar in my hands and I immediately heard what he was doing with the Triads. I thought that's really cool. It's right up my alley. So we're going to basically take the same song form, use the same type of chords, but in between we're going to add in the vocal melody, just kind of using thirds and sixths, things like that. So let's just go ahead and get into the intro part. Alright, so for the intro, I'm going to pretty much play it like it is on the recording. I'm going to turn off the phaser for teaching purposes here so you can hear it easier. But I'm going to play it pretty much the same way, but I'm going to add in some more right hand stuff, some more muted hits, and then slide in and out of some of these triads, just because I think it sounds cool to be able to kind of make it flow a little bit more, make it sing a little bit better. So we're going to start out. Alright, so we're going to go in between F major, A minor, and G major, right? So we'll have 3, 2, 1, 1, D, G, B, and E. And then we're going to go kind of hit it once and then give it a muted hit. Then we're going to go up to A minor, 7 on D, bar G, B, and E on 5. Then walk back to G major, 5, 4, 3, 3. And sometimes I kind of hit this A minor twice. I really just kind of play it differently every time I play it. I just kind of feel it, right? So, and then go from G major back to F major. Then we're going to do a muted hit down up. Then we're going to put our pinky down on 3 on the B string. I'm going to go, I call this like a F6. You kind of call it whatever you like, but that's what I like to see it as, that shape. So we'll have 3 on G, or 3 on D, 2 on G, 3 on B, 1 on E. Just kind of bar it. Okay, so you have. Then I'm going to slide in on this G. I'm going to slide in on the G up to 5 on G and form the C major triad, 5, 5, 3. Alright, so you get. Okay, then just give it a stab, just hit it once. Okay, then we're going to walk up here and we're going to go to E minor to D minor. We'll have 7, 7, or 9, 9, 8, 7, sorry. So you have 9 on D and G, 8 on B, 7 on E. Then walk back, 7, 7, 6, 5, that'll be your D minor. And then go back to C major, 5, 5, 3. Alright, again, I kind of just strum these out. You can kind of add in little hits there. Okay, and then from here, I'm going to call this here a B flat 6, or you could look at it as a G minor. It's It's probably more of like a G minor. You just have 8 on D, 7 G, 8 B, 6 on E. I just give it a triplet, down, up, down. Alright, so we have then just repeat it, go back to F. The only thing that'll change is when we go back, we go F major, A minor, G major. And after we go back to F and do that down up scratch, this time we're going to hammer on with our pinky to 3 on the B string while holding that F shape, make that F6 chord, and then just slide back into your C major, right? Alright. Then you just finish it, go back C major, E minor, D minor, C major. Alright, so that'll be your whole intro, real slow. Alright, then we get into the verse part, so let's go ahead and get into the verse. Alright, so for the verse part, we're going to be basically, you know, what they do in the verse is they kind of just noodle this and do all these kind of like R&B licks, and they're just kind of like doing noodles out of like C major pentatonic. I didn't even bother learning what he was doing because I knew I was going to arrange it with the vocal melody. So we're going to be using thirds and sixths and double stops out of C major pentatonic and out of your F major. So we're just going to sit here. We're going to palm mute. We're going to bar D and G on 5, have 7 on D. And if you know the song, just hum the song along in your head and, you know, just kind of get the vocal phrasing with that. So we go back and forth between taking our ring finger off of 7 to 5 on D. And I just kind of do 3 down hits with 7. Right. What is it? I've already lost my phrasing. Yeah, just hit it once, then back to 5, then hit it twice, go back to 5, and then back to 7. Then we're going to go up to 10, D and G. Okay. Then we're going to walk back, we're going to hit the triads in between to keep tying the song together so we don't lose the feel. Then we're just going to hit this double stop, D and G on 10. Okay. Then we're going to walk back right here, this A minor. We're just going to play 10 on D, 9 on G, 10 on B. Then we're going to walk back G major triad to an F major triad. Alright, we just have the third on the bottom here. So we have 9 on D, 7 G, 8 on B. It's basically like your G over B. And then walk back to your F over A. Have 7 on D, 5 on G, 6 on B. Alright, so that'll be your first little part. Alright, and then just kind of stab those harder after you palm mute it. Alright, then we're going to do the same thing with 5 and 7 here. Go back and forth. Then we're going to hit this third here. 7 on A, 5 on D. Then hit your other third, 3 on A, 2 on D. Then we'll outline F major, do these 6. I'm going to hybrid pick it, pick on D, middle finger on B, slide in 3 to 5, pick it twice, then go back to 3 on D and B, then get 2 on D and 1 on B. Alright, so that'll be your first part. Okay, then it just repeats that over and over, but I just slightly change the phrasing using the same notes and the same patterns, right? It's all going to be the same. You know, I kind of slide in a little earlier to get more of the vocal melody, whatever he's singing. I don't really know the lyrics. Okay, then when we get into the chorus, we're going to slide in right out of your C major pentatonic. We're going to slide into 9 on G, 8 on B. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 3 times actually. Give us some vibrato if you want. Then slide back to 7 and 6 on G and B. Then get 5, 6 on G and B. Then we'll hammer on out of this F major triad. Bar D, G, and B on 5. Hammer on, have 6 on B, and then hammer on 5 to 7 on D. Okay? And then we just walk it back. We're going to walk back this G major. 9, 7, 8, 7 to your F over A, 7, 5, 6, 5. Just keeping the chords in between. So we're playing the chords, you know, it changes when it goes to the chorus. Instead of playing them down here, they play them up here. But we're going to keep that flow going and still play those chords as they change into the chorus up higher on the neck. But we're going to be playing the vocal melody in between. Does that make sense? So, where am I? Okay, then just go back 7, 6, 5. Alright, so we have 7, 6, then go back to 5, G and B, slide into 9 and 8, G and B, then go back to 7, 6, then bar G and B on 5, right, because we're outlining C. Then we're going to walk back. We're going to go E minor. We're just going to bar G, B, and E on the high strings here. Then to D minor, bar G, B, and E on 10. Then to C major, 10, 9, 8, 8, D, G, B, and E, right? So you have... Alright, so that's the first part. And I'll kind of do little muted hits in between. Like that. Okay, and then if you're not into yoga, alright, so this time we're playing over the same chords. We're just going to play different licks in between. So slide in, slide up 5, 6, G and B, up to 9, 8, G and B. Give it some vibrato. Back to 7, 6, and get 5, 6 G and B. Then hammer on again to that 5 to 7 on D while barring 5. Have 5, 6 G and B with it. Then we do a little muted hit. Then I'm going to bar G and B on 3, and then bar G and B on 1, and hammer on to 2 on G. Just do that little major third out of your F minor pentatonic. Give it a little more bluesy feel, right? So we'll have... Okay, and then we'll go... So you have 7, 6, GB, slide up to 9, 8 again. And then go back to 9 and 8. Then get 5 on G and B. Then bar D and G on 5, hammer on to 7 on D. Okay, so where am I at here? Yeah, so after you go to GB on 5, we're just going to bar D and G on 5, hammer on to 7, go back to D, G on 5, and then slide back 7 to 5 on D, and then get 3 on A and 2 on D string. Or you could just hit 3 on A, whatever you want to do, right? So that'll be that whole first part, right? So I'm getting a little lost here. Where am I at? So we're gonna have let's just start at the verse, right? Or the chorus. so after you slide that back, slide back 7 to 5 on A, get 3 on A. Then we can do, if you like Making Love at Midnight or whatever it is, we're going to slide in to 9 and 8 G and B. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's like 6 times, and then I'll put my pinky down on 10 on the B string, get that A note. Then after you put your pinky down, and you have 9 on G, 10 on B, then go back to 7-6 G and B to 5-6 G and B, okay? Hybrid pick it all. Then after you hit 5-6 G and B, walk back G to F. Then we're going to outline C. Okay, slide up 7-6 GB to 9-8. Go back to 5. Alright, you just walk that back. Same thing here again, right? E minor, D minor, back to C major. Still the same thing we're doing, right? We're just kind of changing the vocal part a little bit. So we have and then we'll just end it. End it with the second pattern, right? So there's 2 different patterns we play throughout the chorus while still hitting the same chords that are in the chorus. We're just playing the vocal melody in between with, you know, thirds out of our C major scale here. So that's how we'll end it. We'll just 7-6 to 9-8, back to 7-6, back to 5-6, hammer on to that 5-7 D, outline that F major triad. Give it a little mute, do that F major thing from 3 to 1, hammer onto that major third. Okay, then walk it up. Outline C major. We'll have 7-6 to 9-8. Then do that little double stop hammer on. 5 on D and G, hammer on to 7 on D. Slide back 7 to 5 on A, and then hit 3 on the A string. Alright, so let's go over the whole chorus. Let's see, where are we starting at? So that's the verse part, that's the chorus part, and then we get into the little solo. I'm not going to play it the same way that's on the recording. I was trying to do more of like a bluesy, Clapton-esque type of solo type of thing. So let's go ahead and go over that part. Alright, so for the guitar solo, I'm not trying to play it exactly like the recording. I wanted to give it more like a bluesy Clapton type of vibe. So kick your overdrive pedal on. Then we'll start out in your third position, a C major pentatonic. So slide in 12 to 14 on G, hammer on 13, 15 on B, then get 15 on the high E. I like to use my middle finger, give it some heavy vibrato. Then we're going to rake down this F major triad, 15 D, 14 G, 13 B, and then hammer on to 15 on B, bend that note up a whole step, bring down the bend, don't pick any of it, and then just pick 13 on B when you land. Alright, so you have okay, and then the second half, I'll give you 2 ways you can play it. You can slide into it or you can bend into it. Okay, or you could go however you want to play it. So just slide in 12 to 14 on G, get 13 on B. And if you're going to slide in 15 to 17 on E, then pull off 17 to 15. If you're going to bend, same beginning, Get 16 on E, bend it up a half step. Then let go of the bend with your ring finger, let your middle finger bring it down on 15. Okay, then after you do that, then we're gonna go. So then we rake down that F major triad again. Then we'll get 16 on B, hammer onto that, bend it up a whole step. Then release the bend to 15, pick it, 15 on B. Bring it down, then get 13 on B. Okay? Then we'll go 12, 13, G and B, hammer on to 14. Back to 12, 13. Slide back 14 to 12 on D. Then land 10 and 9 for your C major triad right there, right? Alright, and then it just gets right back into it. You can hit that G minor there. And then it just goes right back into the verse part, or the intro part, and then back into the verse, however you want to play it. But that's everything, right? It's a great song for working on your triads. It's a great song for working on your right hand rhythm. Everything, right? It's a very cool song. It's only at like 70 beats a minute. But that's everything. So just practice slow, have fun. See you next time.